To start out my reflection, I want to first talk about the way that I felt the course helped me prepare for EdTPA. Um, I felt like Professor Shank honestly was the biggest part of, or the biggest help for preparing me for EdTPA. I also felt like the milestone course really helped when I didn't like want to email or I just needed to double check if I was doing something correctly. It also, the student samples were such an amazing help as it really helped me understand how I should word my documents and just what I was putting into EdTPA, and just kind of to double check if I was putting in the correct information or not, or whether I should include other information just by like comparing my information to the other work samples. Um, I feel like EdTPA did help me make connections to what is required in the classroom by helping me understand what students need to know and like what's really required for the students to know, and what the different steps are to get there. And it just helped me realize like the things that I should be including in my lesson plans, the things that I need to pay attention to, that my students need to know about more about. Um, Student teaching had such a big impact on my life. I would say my cooperating teacher was probably the biggest impact because I just had such an amazing cooperating teacher, and we just bonded a lot, and we were very open and honest with each other, which really helped with our communication. And even for like the hard stuff that we didn't, you don't really want to talk about, it was easy to talk about it with her because we both like wanted to be open and honest with each other, because we just like talked about that and wanted to have like an open and honest relationship with each other throughout my student teaching, so that I could learn my best and so that she knew what to teach me and if she felt like she was doing the correct thing, and just etc. Like she just was such an impact on my life, and I will be forever grateful for my student teaching experience because of her. And of course my students were just such a big impact too, as they were just so loving, and it took them a while to grow on me, but they did end up loving me and seeing me as their teacher. um, I do at this point feel prepared to lead my own classroom. I feel like there will always be, just a little bit of insecurity there, as I still haven't had my own classroom. So, of course, there's still the little fright, the little scariness of leading your own classroom and having your first year, because people always talk about how hard it is, or just the difficult level of, having your first year by yourself, and just um, it does make me afraid to have my own classroom, but I do feel like I am as prepared as I possibly could be. Um, by my teacher left the room a lot of times when I was teaching, which really helped me feel confident in my own teaching and my own ability to teach, and for the students to come to me instead of her. Um, so I do feel prepared to have my own classroom, even though it's going to be scary. I know it's going to be amazing, and I know that once I get my first year out of the way, that the next year will be a little easier, and then it'll just go from there. It'll never be, the easiest job, as we all know that teaching is requires a lot of effort and a lot of strength, and just a lot of focus, a lot of hard work. So I know that it'll never be easy, and it'll be different every year since you have different students every year. But I do know that after this student teaching experience, I definitely do have a heart for teaching, and I'm just so excited to have my own classroom soon. So